Assalamu alaikum students, this is your English lesson and today we are going to learn about recount writing. Students, recount writing is a kind of composition in which you need to know that what is the purpose of a recount, why do you write it. Students, recount writing is a form of composition in which you make the reader feel that he or she is there with you when something is happening with you. I have already discussed its structural parts and language features with you in your homework. Let's have a look on this video to clear our concept further. Okay, students' diary entries recounting some trips or some witness statements are kind of recount writing. Okay, how will you know that what kind of text is a recount? You need to identify its basic components, means its special structure, its special language feature. They are not different than the other compositions. They are basically the same like the descriptive writing. We may say that structure is divided into three parts: orientation, that is called introduction; body paragraphs, that is a series of events; and then conclusion, that is reorientation in recount writing. Introduction is actually to set the scene, in which you make the readers know that what the recount is about, where it has taken place, and then you begin with the series of events in which you write the events in order, and you leave all unimportant or unnecessary things. You mention only the important one, only the events that are very important and that can catch the reader's attention. The third step in series of event is to add the details using variety of connectives or some transitional words like firstly, after, then, meanwhile, lastly. And the final event in the recount writing is actually reorientation, in which you bring the reader back to the topic. Students, recounts have some special language features. Let's have a look on them one by one. The first language feature is to show the readers, not to tell. What to show and what not to tell. Rather than have a look on this example, you say that he was very happy. Instead of saying this, you should show that his smile lit up his face. And rather than saying the bedroom was very messy, you would show it by saying her bedroom was a pigsty. Here you will create an image in reader's eye. It means you used mostly imagery there. The second language feature is also very important, and you use it in other composition writing as well. This is the use of interesting descriptive words to put the reader right there, as if they can actually hear, see, smell, feel, or taste. Means the use of imagery. Let's have a look on this example. The birds were happily chirping and the sausages were sizzling on the barbecue. Now have a look on another example. The stench of rotting garbage was overwhelming. Here you use such words to create a picture in the reader's mind. The third language feature is also very important. You also use them in other compositions like descriptive and narrative writing. This is the use of figurative language to add further detail. These are use of similes, metaphors, onomatopoeia, emotive words, personification, and alliteration. What are similes? Similes are the words that are used to compare two things, and you use like a word as there. For example, you say he was sleeping like a baby. Another example, her eyes shone like the sun. Here you create an image in reader's mind. What are metaphors? Metaphors are again words that are the words that are again used to compare two things without using words like or as. When someone is beautiful, you say she's an absolute gem. When someone is mischievous, you say he's a little monkey. Use of onomatopoeia. It is a word that sounds like the sound it actually makes, like bang or boom. Now you use emotive words. This is a figure of speech. These are the words chosen to get a specific emotion from the audience. For example, you say, poverty as far as the eye could see. His behavior was disgusting. Now, what are alliteration? These are the words in the same sentence, all starting with the same letter, and they are used to give emphasis or to beautify your sentence. For example, you say, he ran rapidly across the rippling river. Now, the fourth step, the fourth language feature. This is the use of direct speech instead of indirect speech. Why we use direct speech in recount writing? Just to give an emphasis, just to make our composition more impressive. Now come to the summing up. The key language features of recounts are show, not to tell, use descriptive or sensitive words, use figurative language, and use direct speech.